Welcome to Bean and Sandu Pigskin Picks back in the house for the Week 3 reaction, recap, all that mess. I'm joined by Jeremiah Sheen and Paulie Fraser.
Yeah, boy. Pennsylvania
Paul's here to join us for his Steelers thrilling victory over Patriots. Spoiler alert. But before that, let's get into the early set of games all ready to go.
Yeah,
we're going to start it off.
Serious blowouts today. Royal ass kickings and then some.
Yes, sir.
Like, you want an exclamation mark? Damn.
Let's start off with Jer's bronze pick here. Colts moved to 3-0, 41-21. Titans fall to 0-3. Jer, pretty good start there to the day for you. Colts, I think we're up 17-3 or something like that at one point. Give us your 2 cents on this one.
Oh, I think it's just the resurgence of Daniel Jones, that second chance energy, the what if I did this a little bit more? What if I trained a little bit more? What if, my coach, Shane Steichen, gave me a little bit more freedom to do what I want to do? Whatever they're doing, they got to keep doing it. 40 burger, again, I always say how the Titans defense is better than they are on paper.
Right.
They're a tough defense, and they just don't show it all the time. Last year, they were top 5.
Indianapolis finally punted. Could you believe it? Yeah, they finally used a punter.
Burger, right? My God.
And they're going to be in LA next week, and the Titans will be in Houston next week. Battle of the 0-3 Titans and Texans. Colts 3-0. Rams could have been 3-0. More on that in a minute. Let's move on to a beatdown. Who the hell would have expected this, guys? Panthers 30, Falcons bagel. Carolina, that's 2 straight covers for them. Falcons are Heckle and Jekyll, looked solid last Monday. And Michael Penix was pretty limp today. We saw Kirk Cousins sighting.
David Locke is stunned. Completely stunned. They don't know where the Panthers found a defense. They must have found it on the side of the highway somewhere, picked it up, fed it, gave it some water, because this is just unbelievable. Like, how do you shut down an offense with Bijan Robinson and all these quick receivers? And I don't know. I don't know if Michael Penix is really the truth, but these divisional games, it's so tough. I'm not counting the Falcons out yet, but
yeah, I mean, you could just see from the get-go that Carolina came out gunning, and you don't see them having good first halves. Remember, we're always joking that they're down like 20 at half, and what do you know? Falcons just couldn't get it going in the second half. It was hard to watch, man. This was one of those games that I was just flipping through and just catching on Red Zone a little bit. But, disappointing. Atlanta, I believe, will be hosting Washington next week. The Kirk Cousins Bowl, you could say. And I believe Carolina is going to be in New England. Pats will be hosting the Panthers. So, this is probably one of the biggest surprises of the year. We've been waiting for some upsets, and this definitely counts as one of them. 30-0. Dang.
Ouch.
Okay, let's move on to the Commanders and the Raiders. Washington takes this one over Las Vegas. Marcus Mariota fills in, and the running game is just stupendous for Washington. Jared, they single-handedly won this game. There was a kick return, kind of a fluky play. And that's 2 straight losses for the Raiders. Commanders should get Daniels back for their next game. Your thoughts on this one?
Bill. Yeah. Right? This guy. The
Bill.
Resurgence of the young stuff. It always works. I'm telling you, Mariota, he looked poised. He looked ready to get in there, get off the bench, and give them their all. And a 40 burger, like that's pretty nice. So against Green Bay, it looked tough, but Green Bay had their own problem today. So.
Yeah, they had the time off to rest, and obviously Austin Eckler was out for them as well. Jaden Daniels was out for them, and they just seemed to get banged up. But I mean, it doesn't help that you're the oldest team in the league. But still, Commanders take care of biz. They put up their 40 burger, and the Raiders are maybe not the darlings everyone was hoping after week 1. We'll see. We will see. A lot more will be decided. Let's move on to the game that Jer was talking about.
Oh, I was going to say, did you guys? I saw an article. I don't know if you guys saw it or if anybody else is watching, but apparently the Commanders are going back to an old, I guess, abandoned NFL stadium in the Washington, D.C. area. And the plan is that they're actually going to refurbish it, put a dome on it, and kind of revitalize a dead area in Washington, D.C., which, is an awesome idea.
2050 or 2040 or something? It's quite a way away. Yeah.
Yeah. They're saying...
I heard something about that.
Yeah.
RFK Stadium near there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an old abandoned one. They're trying to turn it into, what was it, a 60,000 seat stadium for the Commanders.
Right.
They were going to put a dome over it or a roof over it, and to help kind of revitalize that area that, when it was the old Washington team, the one that started with an R.
No
I
kidding.
guess they used to play there or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I thought when I saw that, I'm like, that's
pretty cool.
That's a sweet idea.
Okay. Let's take a look at the Packers-Browns here. Green Bay gets upset by Cleveland. Cleveland was actually scoreless here with like 5 minutes to go. Big upset. Obviously, Green Bay's 2-0 coming off of a Thursday night victory on week 2. Cleveland somehow does it again, Jer. How do they pull off these just big upsets out of nowhere and just, they were shut out for the first 3 quarters?
It had to be. It was their Super Bowl. It's like, okay, guys, if we can beat them, we can beat anyone. Like, they're beating everyone right now handily. If we can somehow capture this essence that beats the Packers, then we can beat any team because they can beat any team. Kind of a weird metaphor about it, but
still, Green Bay didn't. Right? Green Bay didn't look good. Like in the whole day, I mean, they only had 3 points in the first half. Big interception there at the end of the game by Jordan Love. The old Jordan Love kind of came out there, and I was surprised, man. I was thinking Green Bay's up 10-0. At worst, you're going to go down and kick a field goal, and I was sloppy. And Browns got a lot of calls there. I mean, there's no doubting that one. And I guess Cleveland will have some life. They're going to be in Detroit next week. In the Dome. Obviously, Detroit, we know how they plays in a Dome, and I think the spread was 10. It's down to 8.5. Green Bay, we know they are visiting Dallas next week on Sunday night. I think the spread's around 5. Obviously, we'll have more on what Dallas does a little bit later. Okay, let's take a look at the next game. This was a beatdown of epic proportions. It's probably not even as close as the score indicates. 41-10. Vikings take it. Carson Wentz steps up. Didn't really throw for many yards. He didn't need to. Jordan Mason was really solid. And I think Isaiah Rogers, our former Eagle there, Jer, what did he have? A pick six, a scoop and score, and then he had another fumble as well. So,
Yeah,
I
Howie
mean, what were your
Roseman's
thoughts?
thinking getting rid of Isaiah for sure. He's looking really, really sharp. Just a small correction. It was actually 48 points. The Vikings pulled out for
Oh, okay.
almost 7 touchdowns worth of points. That is absolutely crazy. I didn't watch the entire game, but I did have faith that Carson Wentz would, but I thought it'd be a shootout, right? I thought, with all these talented weapons around both sides, why can't they? But the Vikings defense really showed us who they are today.
Right.
They are the toughest defense, top five defenses in the NFL. And if you don't get
very opportunistic,
your homework, that's it. So it's tough. I don't know what the Bengals are going to do. It's just bad luck, Bengals all over. I feel really
They're
bad.
going to be in Denver next week in the Mile High City, I believe, on Monday night. So that doesn't get any easier.
They're going to be extremely pissed off is what the Bengals are going to be. They are going to be furious. Their ass whooped that bad?
Yes, your NFC North brethren. Yes, they will be kneeling at the Steelers' feet.
That's actually my third straight gold pick that came through. So go Vikings. Yeah. Let's move on to a exciting back and forth battle. Eagles come back. Jordan Davis, what a punt block. I couldn't believe it. He takes it back for a touchdown to ruin the +3.5 that I had. But because it was the Eagles, I will live with it. I did get a little fortunate luck in one of the games that we'll be talking about a little bit later. But was it 19 straight unanswered points? And, Philadelphia just got their offensive game going there, Jer. What were your 2 cents on this one?
Yeah, I did get to watch a little bit of this game, and I wasn't impressed early. I was like, not again, kind of thing. But they just really got it together after it was 26-7, I believe, and then they got a couple touchdowns, 21-26, and but in the end, that field goal block. How amazing. Rams game in hand should have ended 29-27 instead. Yeah. Jordan Davis, 25
there
pounds.
There was
tell me he could have done that. An extra 25 pounds. He's amazing.
Probably not. But I was just going to say that there was a total of 5 field goals blocked today. I think that's probably more than the first 2 weeks combined. So, I mean, special teams were big this week. 3-0 start for the Eagles. They're going to be, I believe, in Tampa next week, who are also 3-0. Rams host the 3-0 Indianapolis Colts. What a game, Jer. I mean, could be a preview of the playoffs. But, that was a thriller. Jordan Davis is the man. Okay, Paulie, this is the one you've been waiting for. Your Steelers force, I believe, 5 turnovers. Win this one 21-14. Gold pick for Jer. Yeah.
5 sacks. 5 sacks.
5 sacks.
TJ Watt. Anybody is complaining because TJ Watt hadn't had a sack since last year's playoff. Oh my God, what happened to TJ1, Obi Watt, Kenobi, or whatever the hell they call it? He got his sacks. Enough, people. But 5 sacks, 5 turnovers, and yet out of that, they get 2 touchdowns out of 5 turnovers.
Yeah, but they were banged up a lot too.
They couldn't even get a field goal out of some of those turnovers. I mean,
their running game was pretty bad. And third down, they couldn't convert. You're right there. I mean,
and
New England
5 for 4 on 4th.
But 2 turnovers inside the 5 yards for 5-yard line for New England really showed Pittsburgh's mettle, and This was your gold picture, and it came through. New England drops to 1-2. The graphic is wrong for New England. It should be 1-2. But still, I think Pittsburgh will be in Germany next week.
No,
they'll be technically the home team against Minnesota. They're favored by 1 or 2. That'll be a pretty exciting game. We'll have a recap for that. 9:30 or so Pacific, 12:30 Eastern for you guys. Considered a standalone game. What were your thoughts on this this battle here with the Steelers and Patriots, the Mike Vrabel Bowl?
Oh yeah, Steelers defense is back 100%. The old knock them down, just like Uncle Paulie here said, 5 sacks, and just a domination of a team that everyone thought would be a little bit more improved this year, and just hasn't shown it yet. Like, they beat the Dolphins, but it's not really saying much right away.
Don't forget.
They covered a couple of teaser legs here and there, which is nice.
Don't forget about the 2 records that were made. Aaron Rodgers right now has 4th all-time TDs to himself.
Past Brett Favre.
Yeah, he's got 510 in this game, and Metcalf got his 50th TD, and he
a 3rd straight week.
He set a record. They were almost
got him on my fantasy team.
The guys were kind of talking, going, it was kind of funny that Metcalf's record kind of outshone Aaron Rodgers' record by getting like 4th overall for passing TDs on for.
It's impressive, TDs. Man. The guy's 43.
They
got the job done. It wasn't pretty, but they got the job done. Yeah. Okay, let's move on.
It should have been a lot more. That score should have been a lot higher than what it was.
Okay, let's move on to the Jetropolitans and Buccaneers. Buccaneers up pretty big at half. They take this one in a thriller. Could not believe this field goal return kick by the Jets. And the Jets covered the spread, Jared. This was my silver. And happy about that. There was another blocked field goal, as I was saying, one of many. Jets showed some heart with Tyrod, I thought. Tampa moves to 3-0. They'll be hosting your Eagles next week. Your thoughts on this game, Jared?
Well, I was just, thinking that the Jets would keep it close in this one. But, I can't help but look forward to next week. These Buccaneers-Eagles games are always just so tough. And I feel, again, I almost think that the Buccaneers, I think they have a slight advantage over us, especially, when...
I mean, you would think they've taken care of biz in the playoffs and regular season, so that +3 is looking pretty enticing for Tampa, I think. I think Tampa let them stick around, and then Jets pulled off the old classic backdoor cover, and you got to take it when you can get it. It was kind of a unlucky play there with a Jordan Davis return for the touchdown, and then field goal block. They take it back for touchdown for the Jets, so that helped me cover this spread. So kind of evens out in the world of betting, but we move on to probably the most boring, hard to watch game. This game set football back by probably 15 years. Jaguars take it 17-10. Trevor Lawrence was horrible in this game. CJ Stroud had some nice throws late in the game, but Nico Collins is a one-man machine for that team. Your thoughts on this game, Jer? I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, the Texans are this year's surprise tire fire, especially because everyone thought they would take a step back because of giving away their best offensive linemen and a lot of their injuries and difficulties in so many levels. But I just never seen that. Like, I still seen this team competing for the division. I still seen them, getting that way. At least being intimidating that defense. And no, they just can't win a game. It's
They're not.
terrible.
You're not going to win games by kicking field goals, right?
My
Okay,
underdog
Brad,
pick
tell us how you
here,
really feel about this
and
game.
my survivor
Yes.
pick, Green Bay. Both didn't. Yeah, both were probably huge plays this week. Didn't come in. So
I think so.
yeah,
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah, it was just somebody had to win this game, and it was just a turnover fest and punt fest. And Jaguars, I'm not 100% who they play next week, but I know Texans are hosting your favorite team, Jer, the Tennessee Titans, divisional battle. They're laying 7. The spread was 6.5. I probably should have taken that. I do. I have a feeling you might have a play on that game next week, but we will see. We'll see. Okay, let's move on to a thrilling AFC West clash. Chargers charge back. They were down, I think, down 7 there late in the game, 10 late in the game.
Yeah.
They come back, kick a late field goal. Broncos fall to 1-2. Chargers are now 3-0 for the first time in like 15, 20 years. Jim Harbaugh is Jim Harbaughing, and Herbert looks good. Denver was actually, I think they were down 10-0, and they had a nice late touchdown there in the first half, and I was lucky to grab them on the live line plus 3.5, so they came through for me. They're hosting the Bengals next week on Monday night, share, and Chargers will be at the Giants, I believe, next week, so we might have a play on that game there. I think Chargers are laying 5.5, share. What were your 2 cents on this one?
Oh, Justin Herbert was slinging it like a madman possessed today. Some of those throws were just like through a eye of a needle. Yeah, he's as good as he's ever looked. I just hope he can get it together in the playoffs. Right coach, right teammates, seems to be right everything for Justin Herbert right now. Come back.
Even the rookie Hampton.
So, really impressed.
Even the rookie Hampton looked good. I thought the running back, it's been quiet the first 2 weeks, and I was impressed by what he did. No Khalil Mack. I mean, they pretty much shut him down, minus a couple of big chunk plays there. But I don't know what's up with Denver. They didn't cover week 1. Obviously, didn't cover week 2. If you had him here plus 3, you pushed. You had him plus 2.5. You obviously lost. I mean, they'll be facing the Bengals, who are coming off disappointing week. And Chargers are going to the big city of New York. 3-0. That was my preseason pick for this division, Jer. I'm liking my position right now. Let's move on to a game that Jer had a little bit of interest in. It was not even as close as the score indicates. 44-13. Seahawks didn't even score. I think they didn't even score a touchdown in the second half. They could have put up 60. They moved to 2-1.
Record today. I think the mercy rule was really in effect today. It was, I believe, 35-3 at the half. I don't know if that's some kind of record, but you got to look that up because that is just few and far between. It was, I don't know if it was.
There was a nice kick return.
Right, the Saints defense dropping the ball, or just the Seattle's defense just dominating. But
it reminded me of the Legion of Boom days with Seattle just dominating and just 14-0, 21-0, 28. It was like just sonic boom. They just basically
the score. This game should have been like what the Steelers, Patriots game was. With 5 sacks, 5 turnovers. This is what the score for the Steelers game should have been. It should have been like 44-14. No,
it could have, but I mean, New Orleans. I think their lack of skill, I think, caught up with them a little bit. And then there's a big kick return, 95-yard kick return from the kid from University of Colorado, next Deion Sanders. Kid there, so he returned it 95 yards, and after that it was curtains It was bye-bye
this
Irene.
marriage of Clint Kubiak and McDonald there. They're going hard.
They've been solid the first 3 games. They upset Paul Steelers last week, and now they took care of biz against New Orleans. And they're on Thursday Night Football. They're going to be in Arizona. I think they're a 1-point dog. I should have teased up Seattle when I had the chance, but you snooze, you lose. By the way, Saints will be a 17-point dog in Buffalo next week, Jer.
Double digits.
Yeah.
Double digits.
That's 2 touchdowns and a field goal by my math. So we shall see what happens with that line.
I see it. Buffalo's the home team. That's automatically +3. They think they're going to win by 2 touchdowns. Yeah, it's pretty sharp. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to another thrilling finish. The Cardinals 15, San Francisco 16. San Francisco moves to 3-0. Arizona was my dog of the week. They almost came through. They had a late safety, and then Murray just couldn't get the ball moving. And I know I think Nick Bosa got hurt in this game for San Francisco. But a clutch performance by Mac Jones, drives it down, gets the field goal with a couple seconds to go. And San Francisco is 3-0. They host Jacksonville next week. And Arizona will be hosting the Seahawks on Thursday Night Football, so they got a short week. Give me your 2 cents on this one, Jer.
Yeah, pretty boring, kind of put you to sleep game, unfortunately. The defense is really good. I believe it was 3-3 at the half, and then it really opened up. 31 4 points. That is just unheard of in today's NFL a lot. Take the under. Wow,
I took Arizona at halftime +2.5, and they ended up covering. I was like, it's not 3, and it was 2.5, and then that safety ended up really helping. So yeah. Oh, I looked at the line. Minnesota is now favored over Pittsburgh in Germany. Might have to look at Steelers there a little bit more in a teaser. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to look at the Steelers in a teaser. Get them over a touchdown.
2 tough defenses, 2 offenses that are rolling. Like, it's gonna be a great game. They're gonna get a
Rodgers knows that defense, right? He's faced Minnesota for years and years, so a little bit of familiarity with Rodgers.
At a good soccer game, but they better know the difference of a good football game, because they're getting a good football game over there.
Deutschland will be hosting that game
over there, right?
I think it'll be fun. The people in Deutschland, they'll be hosting that game, it's cool. Is it Ireland? I thought it was Germany.
No, Dublin. Dublin, Ireland. Crook Park is the name of the place where they're playing. It's in Dublin.
I thought it was Germany. So we're going to Dublin, Ireland. My bad there, Paul, with the correction there.
They're doing a terrible towel sort of tour through the island. So they're going to go through the entire Emerald Island before the game at Crook Park in Dublin.
Awesome.
It's going to be awesome.
Years.
You trust me. You know they're going to have a wee bit of some Guinness here and there, eh?
Some alcoholic products might be consumed.
Oh yeah. They're going to have a wee bit of the whiskey, and a wee bit of the Guinness. Oh, aye, lad. They're going to have a wee bit of some of their adult beverages.
Okay, let's move on to the last game on the slate. Bears 31. Dominating fashion, I should say. Take care of Dallas 31-14. Bears finally wake up. Dallas, their defense lets them down again. I don't know if it was a look-ahead spot. They have Green Bay next week, and their ex-teammate Micah Parsons. Maybe there is some life here for Caleb Williams. Jer, what are you thinking on this one? We both lean Chicago in this game.
Yeah, obviously the first big thing, right? But Yeah, no, it's like the Cowboys defense has just got way too many points scored on them in the last little while. And even though they did play Philadelphia tough, it's just not getting any better there. And now losing to these lowly Bears, I just don't see it. And Green Bay is going to be pissed off. Mike is going to want to sack Dak 2 or 3 times. So I really don't see anything good for the Cowboys.
They're going to be at home and they're going to be on prime time. That's pretty much all they got working for them. I believe Chicago will be, just taking a quick peek, they're going to be in Vegas. And Vegas obviously is coming off 2 disappointing losses. Small favorite is Las Vegas, and Cowboys 5-point dogs next week at Sunday night. And a quick peek at the Sunday night football game this week. It's Chiefs 6-point favorites over the New York Football Giants. What are your thoughts on this game, Jared? What are you leaning? I would probably the over in this game. I can see a lot of points.
Yeah,
Chiefs money line.
Aren't going 0-3. Chiefs are going 0-3. You just got to look at this. Who's going 0-3? Giants or Chiefs? It's not happening. They have to collect themselves. They have to find where they used to be. And against these Giants, I think it's the perfect spot because even though they can put up points, they just, I guess, not very sure where their defense is yet. And, whether Wilson's going to step down. It's going to be the Jackson Dart era. So the Chiefs know what they're doing. They know what their defense is capable of. They know what Patrick Mahomes is. The injury bug is tough, but
they have They have Baltimore next week as well. So, I mean, you got to take care of biz. And they have a chance to go 2-2 after that pretty shitty start, right? So, awesome. Pretty cool recap here for week 3. 6-0 on our mineral picks. A clean sweep. 13-5 on the year. This is the place for you guys to come to get some winners on SNS Pigskin Picks. Paulie's Steelers are going to be in Ireland. We'll be doing a recap of that game. And Thursday night games coming up. We'll be doing that recap. Arizona, Seattle. And obviously our pick show. So any final words as we wrap it up, guys?
Oh, man. Undefeated today, me and you. No losses. Gotta love that. We're just going to keep it coming, ladies and gentlemen. 72%. We want to try and get up to even 75%. I know it's a tall order, but, little steps here and there. And
shoot for the stars. Shoot for the stars, right, Sharon?
Oh, hell yeah. You need. You can do the rest.
Okay, guys. Signing off. We're going to catch everyone next time on SNS.